Hey there, welcome to the Call of Sales podcast. If you're ready to level up your sales game in less than 5 minutes, you're in the right place. Today, I'm taking you to a furniture store on a rainy Saturday. You know those winter Saturdays? The weather is completely depressing outside. What is the only thing you can imagine of doing? Reorganizing your living room. A few months ago, my wife and I headed out to buy a new sofa. We found a model we liked, we agreed on the price, all set. But when it came time to place the order, everything began to go wrong. The salesman asked if we wanted to apply for credit. He offered us a card. At first, we said no. We wanted to pay cash and we preferred a discount. No way, no discounts without a card. So off he went talking about his card and the many benefits and blah, blah, blah. In the end, he spent more time talking about this little piece of plastic than about the sofa. Apparently, it made sense to him. Somehow, he was right. Since we had already done the work of choosing the sofa ourselves, he was doing his job as a salesman by pushing his card. To stop him and finally be allowed to buy our sofa, we gave in. We said, okay, that was the only way. Then he listed everything he needed to process the card application. It started with the pay stub. And I admit, at that point, I felt frustration rising. Honestly, who carries their pay stub with them when they're out to buy a sofa on a Saturday? Well, as you might expect, the battle began. On one side, this salesman forcing a card on us that we had no interest in. On the other side, my wife and I willing to purchase a sofa for which we had made a special trip. I won't bore you with the details of the conversation. It doesn't really show me at my best. The end result? We left without a card, without a sofa, but with the feeling to have wasted our time. I think the salesman had forgotten why we were there in the first place. He didn't even try to salvage the situation at what point. So please, don't misunderstand me. I am not totally blaming the salesman, but still, he never showed any common sense. It is a fact that the system he had been locked into is stupid. No doubt about it. But does it mean he had to follow the stupid rules all the time? How did we end up in such a situation? Well, we ended up in this situation because he lost his common sense. He forgot why he was doing what he was doing. Everyone is convinced to have common sense, and everyone believes the world runs on common sense. So if common sense surrounds us, why not just follow the system blindly? Well, in sales, it doesn't work that way. In sales, you stay critical. You adapt to your customer. You try to understand his needs. You do not push whatever you've been told to push. In short, you exercise your common sense. So now, grab a pen and a paper. Remember the last 3 times you missed an order. List everything you did you should have done differently to get a better outcome. At what point in the process did you lose track of common sense? Enjoy selling and talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.